Hola, this is for the Aries. Hope you guys are doing well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries. Neptune is now in your sign, so you guys are giving main character energy, okay? It's gonna be rough, but also wonderful. Main character, okay? It's gonna put you front and center. All right, so how is this energy now with Neptune shifting to Aries? How is it activating the Aries? So let's see. How is this activating you? Now, this Neptune is going to be in the sign of Aries for the next, like, few years here. So, how is it activating you? Oh, Aries. How is it activating you? Look, first off, I told you main character energy. It's you versus you, baby. All right. So you are your own competition. Okay. You don't have no competition out here. The only competition is yourself. You're going to be experiencing a lot of personal growth. You are going to have a glow up. Like I said, you're going to be in main character energy. So Neptune and Aries is activating literally the energy that you have, how you are. But Neptune is about, dreams, spirituality, creativity, things on that deeper scale. So I feel like Aries, not saying you guys can't be a deep sign, right? Because you can be, but ultimately your sign, Mars energy, is not always necessarily deep. It can be, but it's more so about things that it's gonna go after, right? So that's why you guys are known for having quick tempers, getting over things quickly, and things being set off quickly. So I feel like with this energy here, there's some sort of spiritual connection, divine intervention that's taking place here. The universe is pushing you into an unexpected place, um, getting you to open up and experience and feel things that maybe you wouldn't have expected or wanted to before. But I feel like this is to help you become better. So you may have, or you will be going through things where your path is redirected in some way. You could feel like you're experiencing rejections, but these rejections are actually redirections, and it's protection from the universe here. So it's like saving you. But you also have, some love here. Some of you could find yourself, over the winter months connecting with someone when it comes to love. Or you could have met someone in the winter months, specifically December, or maybe you're dealing with another fire sign. Sagittarius is in December, Capricorn as well, or you could have those placements in your chart. But yeah, I feel like for you as well, Aries, it's all about, okay, so this cuffing season, this love energy is kind of temporary for you, Aries, because ultimately at the end of the day, it is about you glowing up and focusing on your income, your financial security, focusing on what it is that you're wanting to build and create. Your grinding here. Now, you could be finding yourself distracted with love, taking a break here and there. But I feel like cuffing season, toxic love, this energy is saying that basically it's not anything that's long term. It's not anything that is going to lead to your end all be all type person. This could be something where it's like friend zone, friends with benefits, or enjoying each other's company. It's like seasonal companionship, I guess. So you could be dealing with this person until the springtime. Some of you could start dealing with this person in the winter, and it goes a little bit longer maybe out of the springtime, but for some of you it could be something that ends around the spring or it begins around the spring. But I feel like you have to be cautious of this, Aries, because there's harmful addiction here or a harmful attachment. Okay, so a lot of you are focusing again on being more self-made, creating your path. All right, building up your, it's a lot of hustle energy here. So some of you could be hustling really hard, having a side hustle, maybe doing multiple jobs. Then you're going to find yourself maybe lonely or bored or connecting to people or to someone specifically, but then you'll find yourself in this energy where, you're just going to stick to your own and you're going to choose your solitude over dealing with anyone, especially over settling. You're not going to settle. So that's good. Nobody should ever settle. I don't care how bored and lonely you get. Settling, it's just not worth it. So Aries, wow, you got the 10 of Pentacles. So again, focusing on your financial wealth, your stability. Some of you could be working multiple jobs. You could have, maybe you're, going to multiple schools or you have multiple degrees. There's something here of a process of something is multiplying or expanding, or you have more than one of this thing. So trying to juggle like family life with home life, or starting a family, or this is like juggling commitments as well. You could have more than one thing that you're committed to, which could be more than one job. It's making you money. You do have a lot of pentacle energies here, Aries. You have the 10, the 2, and the 8. I'm seeing the energy of like the next 10 to 20 years. So I don't know what it is that you're doing, especially if you have a career. Some of you are going back to school for a specific career path. Damn. Then you got the King of Pentacles. There you are. So some of you could have been connecting with a rich partner or someone who had money, but maybe you found out the truth about them or something. Or you could be finding out the truth that someone's like committed or married, or maybe even find out that someone's in love with you. I feel like you definitely could find out that somebody is married or committed. You also find out that someone is in love with you. And I do feel like there's something here when it comes to your spirituality or your religion, something you're praying for or something that you're practicing or thinking about doing. I feel like that could really help you overcome things of the past or help you overcome anxiety or stress or nerves. There is something here that I do feel like you're worried about or you're stressed about and you're praying for that. I feel like that's going to work out. I think the biggest thing here is to try not to get stuck in self-projection. So whether someone's projecting it onto you or you're projecting your emotional space energy onto someone else instead of working on this energy. What's next for you? You got the 10 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. So you're experiencing these completions here. Round and round, round and... So I feel like something is repeating itself. or that's how you feel. Like you feel like something is repeating itself. You feel like, oh my God, this keeps happening, or something is bad, but there's a reason for it. And I don't think it's necessarily that it's bad. I'm not saying it's not, because it could be, but I think what you're not seeing is the bigger picture on why this thing keeps happening. And it's to get you to this different destination once and for all. But something has to keep repeating. But soon this cycle is going to change. You're cutting it. You're making this change. Some of you could get a new car. Some of you could have a baby. Especially if it's somebody with someone from your past, or someone that you're missing or longing for. Or you could be longing for your kids, or missing your kids, or missing a baby, or missing a loved one. So Aries, I feel like for you, it's like you're being activated to go after your passion. You're being activated to keep going on this passionate path that's leading. It's you're passionate about it, and you should be, because there's something that is going to be created and built from this that's going to bring you more money, or brings you more stability. So like basically at the end of the day, it's going to bring you more happiness. What's the advice for you? What's the advice for Aries? The Queen of Cups. So control your emotions. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Don't be the typical Aries in this situation where you're impulsive. Something's going to have to be more controlled. You know? It's going to have to be more controlled. So yeah, you're getting a second chance. You're healing. You're bored through the healing process, right? Because, I mean, it's not always fun, and you're having to be patient. You do have something coming up here when it comes to love, but I feel like you might be holding back a little bit. And it could be because you know that it's possibly not quite long term right now. And it doesn't mean you're not going to have long term in your future. I mean, you do have the Hierophant here. You have the Ten of Pentacles here, the Ten of Cups. So there is a harmonious relationship here in your future. I just don't think it's right now with anyone that's coming up during this time, because I feel like the biggest thing for you is to focus on your work, but also finding out if you're really ready for commitment. Because it's like you do want something, but you may like these temporary sort of disconnected relationships or aspects or connections. Or you're just going to choose to be in something that you know is toxic, but it's what you want. Just keep your eye on the prize, though, you know. And keep in mind that the universe is going to step in and redirect your path. So if you're entertaining things that are toxic at some point, they're going to separate you from that, whether you like it or not. Now, how that happens, I don't know. You could do that of your own free will, or they could do it for you. But that's what I have for you, Aries. So I hope those messages help. Till next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.